Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is Mr. AZ again, and it's good to see you guys. Today, for Relax, Relate, Release, we're going to be doing a new exercise, particularly based on Relate, and called the 5 Characteristics Challenge. So, for this particular assignment, what you're going to do is you're going to think of somebody that you love or has made a significant impact in your life, and you're going to think of 5 characteristics that make up who they are. So for me, who I'm choosing is my life mentor, Yuko, and I'm going to set a picture of you here. She's an amazing life coach who I met through a program called Momentum Education, and I listed out 5 characteristics about her, and you're going to write in detail about the difference that they've made in your life. So the 5 words that I chose were supportive, vulnerable, well, you can't really see it, nurturing, creative, innovative, and, well, I'll explain some of the differences that she's made in my life in a second, but those are the 5 that have initially came
Hey
to mind.
guys, so the purpose of this exercise is to identify and relate what qualities you most admire in the people that inspire you and how that's meaningful. Then, once you've completely identified all the characteristics of the person that you want to write about, talk to them or call them and talk to them about all the characteristics that you appreciate about them, and think about how you can embrace some of those characteristics in your own life.
So, some of the things that I wrote for this particular assignment were vulnerable. Yuko constantly sends me weekly emails about what's going on in her life each week, and they're usually filled with loving and inspiring quotes at the end that really make my day. She also manages to tell me a lot about her successes and failures, and how, life isn't always 100% the best, but it doesn't mean we can't overcome our obstacles through ingenuity and working together with our friends and loved ones. She also told me a lot about how she made her way to the US, being from all the way from Japan, and how she eventually made her way to become a successful actor, entrepreneur, and musician, all within the span of a few years. And it's a great and uplifting story that I like to tell my friends. She's impeccably creative. She writes plays, writes and sings her own songs and music, and she also runs a talk show and podcast on the internet that I really am inspired by when she speaks to local artists about their art and acting skills. It's really something that I love to watch because it always inspires me to learn more about how other artists manage to overcome their own obstacles. Yuko is innovative because of the fact that she's constantly working on her next new project. One of the things that she most recently did was that she worked on a play called The Papao in Chimney Town. She acted as the Japanese translator to create all the Japanese subtitles for the rest of the film. So that way people in Japan can also watch the film, and America as well. In the end, I decided to take off nurturing because, nurturing and to some degree supportive kind of are like identical. But overall, the difference that Yuko's most made in my life is that she's allowed me the space to be vulnerable as a person and to be honest and upfront with my thoughts and opinions. And I think that's something that's tremendously underrated in our times right now. And I'm extremely grateful to her for it every day because there's not usually people I feel like I can be open and honest with, but I always feel like I can be open and honest with her and talk to her about whatever I'm thinking or feeling. And it's liberating. So I hope you guys, hopefully somebody similar in your life that you also look up to help you show you the way to your own path. Make sure that you guys include to show your results from your videos and post them inside the Google Classroom for everybody to see how important these people are to you. Alrighty guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.